What is up, pilots of the internet? Welcome to um, wait. So I took one trade today, and I took a loss. I'm not really mad about that. Oh wait, today is April 28th. I took one trade today, took one loss on GU, so I wasn't too mad about that. Um, just like honestly, honestly don't really seem bothered by it that much. I don't know, maybe the thing has clicked, but yeah, I don't really feel that bad about it. It's just part of the process now, you know what I'm saying? So um yeah, I don't know, I just tweaked out. So on the 4 hour I was bearish because we had closed below this 4 hour low, and that was my sign to like kind of look for sells kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? So um yeah, we didn't really confirm bullish order flow. No fair value gap here, no structure broken until the 3 a.m. candle closed, which was I think after I took the trade. So yeah, so we had came down to around equilibrium prior, well maybe a bit past equilibrium, but we did come back, and then we were starting to make moves down, and then we when market opened we had um how to say, we already like we opened around here, like this is where market open was around. So I was thinking like this would be a quick liquidity tap, liquidity tap, and then start moving downwards. So that's ideally what I was looking for. 1 hour was bullish, and we did have this massive 1 hour fair value gap that I was thinking would want to at least get tapped into a little bit, but that did not happen today. So London highs were up here, London lows down here. Okay, not really London lows. London lows were here, but then we had like this low kind of here in between London and Asian, and then we had an Asian low down here, which I was looking to get hit as well. So on the 5 minute, we opened right at the London low, kind of. This would have been like the London low area, and we did come up. Right at market open, we came into the London high. We did not actually take out the absolute high, but we came up into it. We had two fair value gaps that were formed on the way up that I thought would be like an inversion would be nice. So we did invert this gap here with this candle, and then we inverted the next one with this one here. So I entered short off of that, and then price did move in my direction for a bit, and then it just reversed. I'm not really sure why, but yeah, we started moving back down, got to break even, and then just started moving right back up, and I got stopped out shortly after. So yeah, I did follow my plan like completely. Like this was honestly like a pretty good trade. I'm not gonna lie. There's like a very good setup. Just got stopped out. There was no news today either. It was just a JPY bank holiday. That's why I didn't trade JPY as well. So yeah, this is honestly a pretty good decent trade. I think it's just the regular loss that come with trading. So I'm not really mad about that. Honestly, it's just yeah, not really that sad. I didn't really feel that depressed when I saw price hit my stop loss. Well, I didn't really see it, but I got the notification. I didn't really feel that depressed. I just saw minus like 40 something, and then yeah, stopped out. So don't really care about that. So what could I have? Like, what were some emotions that I could have like eventually felt? Once I entered this, I saw EU moving down proper, so I was kind of expecting that GU would follow suit and move down and hit my take profit, but um, it didn't. So I think I had a bit of expectation that price would want to come down and hit my take profit, but once I got stopped out, didn't really affect me that much, but I feel like it still kind of emotionally hurt me, so that's something I need to work on. Along with that, I also kind of felt like, how do I say it, like I still felt a bit of attachment with this trade. Like I still wanted to know what was happening. It's not to the same degree as like last week, but I still wanted to know what's going on in the trade. And I still wanted to check on the chart. I did check EU, but I didn't actually go on the GU chart. But I did check EU just to see if it was going to come back into fill in like a continuation. I'll explain why later. But yeah, I still wanted, the main reason I still wanted to check EU was just to check how the GU trade was kind of going. But I didn't look at the chart until I got like stopped out. So yeah, not really mad about that. If I did check around here or in between the trade, I probably would have tweaked out, probably would have moved my stop to break even or take profit to break even. But it happened before. Price did come into drawdown and then started making move down, so maybe price could have just kept on going down like that. But I guess not today. Maybe should have noticed on the 4 hour that we were having some bullish momentum. Holy crap, what the heck? But did you hear that? But yeah, we didn't close above this high until 7 a.m. So yeah, honestly, I followed my plan pretty well. I thought this would have just been a liquidity sweep and then move down, but I was incorrect with that. Well, I mean, I don't have to know what's gonna happen, but I just think that market just wanted to switch directions, and this was like the kind of loss that I like want to take ideally, right? Because I followed my plan. It's just that it was up to the market, and the market chose to do something else today. So yeah. So on EU, this was honestly like maybe a better trade to take. Well, it would have won, but I didn't really follow my plan. So yeah, bearish on the 1 hour. I mean the 4 hour. We did invert this fair value gap here, but I don't know. I didn't like because GU was also bearish. I was considering that EU would also be bearish kind of thing too, right? So yeah. So on the 1 hour, we were bearish, I believe, coming into market open. Yeah, we were bearish coming into market open. So that was kind of like something to note. On the 30 minute, we had Asian highs up here, and then we had London highs here, and then London lows, and then Asian lows were here. But we had these like lows similar to GU that were could be could have been final like targets and stuff. So yeah, so we opened right like at the London, I mean that London high came up, did not really have a reaction off of that. We pushed way past, came into this for pushed past the 30 minute fair value gap. So at this point, what I was thinking ideally was that price would just want to come into Asian high and make a reaction, and that would have been something I'd be willing to take. But we didn't actually come up here, and we did like push way past kind of thing. So I wasn't really um looking to enter off of that. Ideally would have just been looking for maybe a continuation, but still because there was a 30 minute closure, I would have looked for continuation. But since it pushed way past and didn't really have a proper reaction off of that, ideally wasn't really looking to take this. We did have a 30 minute fair value gap, which is kind of like keeping me into looking at this, but we um didn't see any continuation confluence to the downside because yeah, so we have like a fair value gap here and a fair bro. I feel like I'm actually tweaking on these trade recaps. I need to like have a better plan on what I'm gonna say. I'm literally just rambling on, bro. Like who wouldn't like bro. I don't even know. Okay, so we had a fair value gap here, fair value gap here. So once we disrespected this, ideally I was looking for maybe a continuation confluence to the upside and then confirmation back to the downside. But there was no retracement. There was a fair value gap on the 1 minute that I was ideally looking for as well. Right about this fair value gap right here, I was ideally looking to see price want to come back up, but didn't see any retracement. If I had entered purely off of like the fair value gaps getting inverted, this would have been like my stop. Maybe could have hit like a 1-to-1, but still like that's like I don't know. I think I just got unlucky with this. Cause I usually just don't want to take a trade once we push, bro. Holy fuck, bro. Ideally, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna come with a plan, I promise. But ideally we want to see a reaction within like 10 points from the thing, and that didn't happen. So I was still comfortable with taking something because we were in the 30 minute fair value gap and we were close to the Asian high. So yeah, I would have probably taken it if we had like a retracement to continuation and then confirmation, but that didn't happen, so I didn't enter off of that. Yeah. So and then GBP JPY was a big holiday. I wasn't really paying attention to it, but we didn't have any interaction with the London high or London low. So yeah, wasn't really looking to take a trade. Everything kind of went opposite to what like the bias was. Like on EU, I was looking for it to go down, just went up. GGA, I was looking for it to go up, but it went down. So yeah, I'm happy that I didn't get like emotionally sad with this trade. Maybe I could have even crashed out and started seeing these moves up, but honestly, I didn't really care that much. It's just another day and another day with trading, right? So yeah, that is all for today. I'll see you tomorrow.